Stadium rising just to the west of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man, Kevin O'Connell. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys know the playoffs are in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. Trying to get the running game going. His first carry, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. They'll stick with him again. To the sideline to the 40, and he'll be taken down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. First down. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12. At the Vikings' 41-yard line.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Damar Hamlin up for the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd
from the gun. Throw here for Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try to run. He'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
Pass interference.
That might make this a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills.
what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Price now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball, but he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 20-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and goal, Minnesota.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. That one is caught beyond the pylon. High, Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on the play. Leads to
In
third
motion,
and
Shakir.
11.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground.
The ball carried by number 49.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They set up the screen with Hawkinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
They'll run on second down. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
44-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's second and 8.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
That's good for a Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun on third down, it's Allen. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 17-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. So, from 37, here's second down and 6. Here's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Intended for
Third and 6.
Maxwell Hairston on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Ty felt in the intended receiver that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bills offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 11.
Second and 11.
19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
34-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Troy Dobbs there to make the tackle. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
In motion, Shakir. Allen now on second down. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
They bring the tight end in motion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 4. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
To the air on second down, here's Allen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 26.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Second and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
That's good for a Bills first down.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. He'll run again. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over just before the half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This pass, right side, gonna be caught by Addison. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Eagles. And here's the former Tennessee Titan, traded back in 2022, A.J. Brown. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston? Looking in on the Texans, they're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Javonte Williams. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Cowboys find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 34.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll step up and run this. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
20. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive back did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Now McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings first down.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Up to throw is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
First down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That one caught by Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. On play action, here's McCarthy. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Terrell Bernard. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Makes the score Vikings 17, Bills 14.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Jackson now to return it. Ooh. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Bills first down. At least it appears that we didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, Allen, his fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Buffalo. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Josh Palmer. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Go run it on the inside handoff. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. Oh, yeah. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And 6 yards to go.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. The defense not biting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This run complete to Palmer. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Carney now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Vikings 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A short run taken by Hawkinson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And leads to 3rd down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. As you can see there, he's not only getting closer to a passing title, but closing in on a 5,000-yard campaign. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8, setting up 2nd and 2. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is taken in by Felton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to
From
go.
the gun, here is Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down.
They'll break the huddle.
14-yard line.
It's second
A
and
gain of
5.
Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with first and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He takes off. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now here's a keeper on his own read.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a good run there. That'll get him 5 yards. From the 31, here is second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. It's third and 4.
Jordan Addison.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is caught. What a throw. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll get about 5. From the 35, here's second down and 4.
Second and 4.
Design run here for Allen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
15-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's second and 2. He'll keep this on the zone read. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bills. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The score, Bills 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. To throw is McCarthy. The left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's now second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. They'll get this out quickly to Addison. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6. And the Vikings first down.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll tuck it and take off. A gain there of 21. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Here's McCarthy. To the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Here we go. First and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Vikings 32.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. The kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover.
They'll come up now for second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second
Now
down.
McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
It's third down. And 6 yards to go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First down.
He'll get up and stop it here. The spike comes with 19 seconds to go. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. That's into the hands of Shakir. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third
It's
down.
a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
In motion, Shakir. Allen on third down. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 20, here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And he will score! Keon Coleman, touchdown Buffalo. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there in overtime to gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Brings up second and 10.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Up in the middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota.
Mike, what a game.